Welcome to another episode on our channel. I'm just going to do a couple informative things here and just talk about repurposing or looking in different places for things that we can use in the 1/6 scale community. So I am a fan of antique shops. I was in one, the most recent time I made a visit to an antique shop, I saw this thing, which I thought was so cool, lather up for someone who's getting their beard or stubbles cut, and it had a straight edge and its original box, no cover to it, but I thought this was cool. I love stuff like this, antique-ish, and a couple strops to sharpen the straight edge. That was one of them. This was another one. And really, when I looked at the complete package, the two strops, the razor itself, and I don't want to ruin the box here. I'm trying to be careful. And the thing that applies the lotion or the soap that would make it easier to cut. This was like $100, which is nowadays that's like 1/3, and this wasn't too long ago. This is like 1/3 the cost of a Hot Toys figure. Can be 1/3 the cost, definitely maybe less than 1/3 the cost when you factor in shipping and handling and taxes. So the costs are going up in the 1/6 scale community, and you can get things like this for a fraction of what you would spend on figures. Not to say I want to give up making figures, but in antique shops and flea markets, you can also find things like this that will cost a fraction of something you can buy off of Amazon or eBay or even make. You just have to be willing to kind of look around for things like this. I think this was the $3, $4, $5 or something like that. But I can really see using this next to, let's say we have a stand, we have a grave next to the stand. So you have the shovel in the sand. We've got a guy who kind of has a menacing look with a cape on, all in black, next to the shovel, maybe with a skull, next to the burial site. I mean, for Halloween, that would be a cool look. I actually did do a figure like this for Halloween. All right. So these are things that will cost you a fraction of what it would cost to make a figure from, or not to make a figure, but to buy a figure that's completely made by Hot Toys or one of these big companies that we often buy things from. So that's just another thought. Think of flea markets. Think of antique shops to go looking. It's a journey. It's fun to go through places like this. And if you can find something that's miniature that costs hardly anything, you may have a nice prop for your figures. You can repurpose things. So many things you never thought about doing. Somebody repurposed this. This is the box. They used old paper, basically, and soaked the paper, applied the paper, made the cover. Now, will this be a prop for my 1/6 scale figures? No. Would these yellow boxes be props for my 1/6 scale figures. Absolutely not. But I've been into steampunk recently. I still need to make a female companion for this guy. So that's on the horizon. But I did take some things that were steampunk-ish and put them on a box that I received heads in at one point in time. Now, what could I do with this? Maybe I could put them on a dolly, because back then they traveled via ship, train, whatever. Put them on a dolly. I think that might look kind of cool, whether we did it this way or this way. Just an idea. Anyway, so in the near future, I'm going to make a companion for him who is female steampunk. I do have a couple other steampunk guys in my head. I can't seem to run away from steampunk right now. They just fascinate me so completely. I do want to make a black medieval knight, black outfit, and a red outfit medieval knight to complete my set of 3 now. It'll move to 5, and they will compete with my female Viking set of 5 figures. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to do a custom of Carol from The Walking Dead and a custom of Daryl from The Walking Dead, because it is way too expensive to try to buy these things from 3.0 on eBay now. You're looking at $500, $600, $700 or more for one of these figures. And no, I can't do that. Plus, I like to dress them the way I want to dress them. So a little artistic freedom there goes a long way for me anyway. So anyway, I hope you've liked what you've seen. I hope it's given you some ideas. I would not ignore flea markets or antique shops in terms of your search for 1/6 scale items or figures or props. So I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.